At last, we meet for the first time for the last time.
Oh my god, my air conditioner's running. Excuse me. Fuck. Fucking squeaky sneeze. But I got the AC in the window now. I hope it is not too loud or anything. I think with my noise settings and filters, it should be okay. And I got a new little fuzzy mic cover, like it's one of those windbreaker kind of covers. So if the fan from the AC hits me, I don't think it'll be noisy. And I got a new game last night. That's why I'm like, you know what? I need to pause the Pacific Drive play because I need to play this. Let me just quickly grab the game capture. And we'll be starting soon. So thanks for being awesome. We're gonna play librarian. Tidy up the arcane library. Librarian game. I think that's the librarian game, not the libertarian game. Thank you, Martin. Oh my goodness. Also, hello and welcome back. Let me just finish posting up here. The ads are gonna start in like 2 seconds because I just started the stream and Twitch is like, we gotta get our money. Fucking Twitch out there making that bread. Sad face, small tears. Yeah, I think everything is on. Let me go ahead and
Squirrel!
That makes noise. Good.
Rude.
I forgot. That when you throw the rude, it says rude. That's like one of the random interactions it can have. I don't know why my video games thing keeps changing size.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Like, I wish I could just... What the hell? I love that sound. Though, I don't want it to ever be so much. Random game. Why is random game window not centered background? Thanks. Still not. Why is... That all looks right. Background music. I tell it to stretch to screen, but it does not stretch to screen. When I try to fit to screen, it does not fit to screen. It's always off. But I'm certain all my things are set to my background, which is 1020 or it's 1920 by 1080. So everything should be the same fucking size. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, my ads are almost done. I think at least my game now is covering the whole background instead of seeing little stars peeking through. Let me just copy paste some quick messages. What does Nimble want? Oh, just more news about how everything is expensive, which is not news. We all know it. So many books to put away.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going, Lily? Welcome in. How are you today? Thank you for the check-in. Just about done here. Just got like a couple of more self promo. There we go. And in spooky. Okay, I can breathe again. I got everything loaded up. I'm listening to a best of 60s and 70s library music playlist from the Spotify algorithm, and so far it's hitting pretty good. Just trying to get out. Oh, I know how that is. I know how that is, so much so that I slept in, Nimble slept in, the kids slept in, everyone was late for everything, and that pushed back my entire morning prep, which was putting my AC in the window and having some breakfasty stuff. Oh, and I almost forgot to take my Ritalin. Let's do that right now. You didn't sleep in. You only got 3.5 hours of sleep. Did I steal from you? I slept in because I slept very poorly. And so did the kids, and so did Nimble. Like, we kept waking up. Like, Nimble woke up like 3 different times last night. I think the kids woke up a couple times. Everybody woke me up a couple times. So I didn't actually wake up until like 8:30 this morning, and the kids are supposed to be in class at 8:30 this morning. So, you know. And Nimble's supposed to be at work at 7:30 in the morning. So he was like, well, I guess today is fucked. And he's actually gone back to bed already after calling in. Okay. Let's learn how to play this game. Buttons. 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 I just gotta move a thing. I tucked all that stuff in over here. Did a makeshift AC install last week, but it's not good enough for the actual summer, so invest in proper materials this year. Yeah, I've got I use the same stuff every year. I have some blocks of styrofoam from various items that have gotten shipped to me at some point. And I use that to kind of insulate the window. And then I also use a chunk to go above my window AC, along with like a really stiff piece of like thick ass cardboard, just so that it doesn't rattle around. And I slot it into the window edge, like you know when like because we have those sliding windows, like there's like that gap where like the window slides into the frame for it to like close nicely. I have the perfect size piece of foam, and it slots right in there and stays nice and still. Close the window up against it, and then I have the cardboard to help just like give it rigidity in case it gets windy, because it gets quite windy in our town. And then the AC is in the window, and it's like clamped in just to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. And it works pretty well. It's a very small little window AC unit too. Like it's energy efficient and is good for just the computer room. It doesn't really, and it even in the middle, like if it gets hot enough outside, it struggles because it is a tiny unit. But I didn't want something so big that I'd have to like install a shelf in my window or anything. Way to proper install this in a chunk of cardboard and hope. I mean, I have, like I said, I have that foam, which is almost, you know, it's cardboard plus foam. And that way I feel like it just stays a little bit cooler and has less wind come in. I'm also really paranoid about having bugs. So I like to have as much sealed around the window as possible so that like things don't come in, because the screen has to be out while the thing is closed. Also, hello, Noxel. Welcome in. Yeah, no, I had to drink so much water yesterday. I was dying. It was so warm because in our computer room we've got both Nimble and my computer, and we're on a south-facing window wall, so, and upstairs. Everything makes it too hot. Use WASD to move my character around. Oh my god, look at all these books. Okay, well. Legality, Regulations of Magic Use. Book 1. Press Q to drop a book. Carry multiple books of the same kind. You can use this to change the order. So if I had like these two, I could be like boop, boop, boop. These are both clearly magic law books. Oh my god. Okay, I need to... That feels better. So every single... Oh wow. I wonder if these like change as you do the work. Is there a 2D B? A little bit of screen tearing there. Yeah, it feels better. One more cool pictures. Is there a... Oh yeah, there is. I see it. That's honestly, that is fair. Nox, like, I would be torn as well, because if you're just gonna be moving soon, but do you want to be comfortable in like the 2 weeks before you have to move versus sweltering? But then again, you are, you know, from California, so maybe you're used to it being hot. I don't know. Maybe, or have you become fully acclimatized to like Canada where you're just like, nah, it's too hot. Yeah, okay. This is like, I feel like I want to show the trailer for this game because it was, I loved it. Let me just get my my OBS buttons. Doop. That's not the right button. Okay, that's a second. Wind it back to here. I love this. Wanted, dead or alive, stupid fairy. Little fairy turned the library into a complete mess. Every single book on the floor. Principal ordered me, the librarian, to put all 3,000... Sorry, I got it. How many? 3,072 books back in their proper place. Fuck right off. My friend, Noxel, you know, Nopone, linked me this game and was all like... was just like, Nox, and I'm like... oh my god, and I immediately bought it. I didn't even look at the trailer. I was just like, I'm buying this. I mean, it's only like $6 Canadian. Ooh, we learned magic abilities. But I'm just like... Anyway. I love that stupid fairy. Made a mess. So this is from the Principal Merlin of the University of Celestal. Listen to me because this is very important. What that fairy did, that nasty, stupid fairy, is a total disaster. It has turned my beautiful library into a complete mess. A disaster like no one has ever seen before. So here is the decision for you, the librarian. You're in a tough spot, a bad situation, but I've got the only solution. You are not leaving this library. You're staying right here until every single volume, every magnificent book is back in its proper place. Those doors are staying shut. Sealed! You've got your wits, you've got your arms, use them, work hard. If you don't get it done, you're looking at extreme overtime until late at night. Maybe midnight or later. It's going to be a very long night, a very tough night, because we need law and order in this library. But if you finish, and I mean finish perfectly, 100%, I'm going to give you a reward. We're talking pizza. The best pizza you've ever had. Huge slices, the best toppings, beautiful cheese. It will be fantastic. Now, get to work. Get those books back on the shelf. Principal Merlin. Fuck off. All that for pizza? I'm not even getting, like, paid? Like, paid overtime for this shit? This is nonsense. Okay, this looks like the... Okay, so 1A Monsterology, 1B Astrology, 1C Curses, 1D Bards and Music. Necromancy, Transfiguration, Magical Artifacts and Enchanting, Stealth, Illusion, Summoning, Healing, Holy Magic, Destruction Magic, and Alchemy. Okay, so that's all... It's a lot of magic stuff down here. So then up, is there... Oh, is this floor too? Second floor. Warrior, Archery, Daily Magic, Mathematics, Art Management, Economic Sociology, Psychology, Philosophy, Jurisprudence, that's law. I know that. No romance novels, mystery novels, history, travels of the other world, dungeons, and language. Okay, well, Jurisprudence, 2K. Where did I start? I was looking here, and there was these are law books. I don't know, I guess we'll start with the law books, and they said, what, 2K. Keep an eye out for more books that look like these, because they probably are all part, you know, these are clearly parts of sets. We'll scroll up here. 31 ain't hot yet, but it's annoyingly warm. I was like, I can deal with it, but I don't want to. I don't want to at all. Oh, and yeah, I'm stuck in here. I can't even leave and go to the bathroom. I can't eat. There's nothing in here. It's just books. Maybe there's a speed for that. And Asian. Nox's advice, step 1 is to wander around outside when it's 40 degrees wearing a trench coat while a teenager, and you just build up the resistance from there. But Lily, I also practice the Canadian version that's wearing the shorts in the 0 to -10 weather. This game is giving you anxiety. Seriously, guys, these are all... Oh, man. To M... Wait, I'm gonna see... J... H... K. Okay. Nope. L. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, K, L. H, I, J... K. Where's K? Okay, there we go. It's right here. Book number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Books may have volumes 1 to 10. Choose the shelf tier that matches the number of the volumes. If it's red, it's not placed on the correct bookshelf. So like if I tried to put it here, that's incorrect. Oh, okay. Paint glowing effect. If the book has been placed on the correct shelf, but its position is incorrect. Okay. Okay, so it'll look glowy. That's book number 1. Okay, those don't look glowy. I think I counted to 8. We'll see. We'll see. That doesn't look like a law book. Systems for nurturing and promotion in guilds. That seems like a economics thing. A kiss rotten spells. Okay, y'all gonna hate me for this, but we're just gonna chuck everything that's not supposed to be up here down there. And by not supposed to be, I mean I'm just gonna move them all into one giant fucking pile so they're not all in an area. Like mostly I'm just gonna pull everything off of the shelves that's not supposed to be on the shelves. What's this? Mana currency systems and their evolution. Okay, so where I can't jump. Oh, I can't jump. I have to run back and forth. Okay, that's nonsense. I should be able to just say fuck it and jump down there. Where was like economics? That was like a second story, right? 2G economics. B A C D. Oh my god. E F G. Is G in the E F G? Okay, cool. Oh goddamn. And this is what, book number 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good enough for now. How many books can I hold at once? Clear these shelves. Don't need nothing on any shelves. Get over here. Oh my god. Damn it. How did that surprise me? Welcome in, Raven. just want to get all the books off the shelf. Encyclopedia of World Potions. Okay, anyway, oh my god. Oh my god, okay. I have to clear all the shelves off and deal with this all later. That one looked cool. The Birth of Magical Languages, Secrets of Spells and Ancient Speech. Look at the binding on that one. Is there a way to inspect the books? This book's on in hand on the shelves according to the category. Each category is there. Yeah. Oh, this looks so cool. Introduction to summoning. I think all that kind of stuff was like... The more magic books, I think, are all downstairs. And the more academic things seem to be upstairs books. And that's going to be like the tricky part, is just remembering which things go up and which things go down. Bards, necromancy, transfiguration, artifacts, enchanting, potion making. So practical magic things seem to be downstairs. Warrior, archery, daily magic, art management, romance novels. Okay, so romance novels, mystery novels. Okay, I am going to be, I'm gonna make a little, I'm gonna do the thing that I do when I need to remember stuff, and that's, open up my, okay, and we're just gonna move this a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just doing a quick screen grab of each of these. So that I can reference them, and I just have them on my tablet. I have them like that. Because I don't feel like running all the way downstairs every time I want to like remember what area a book is from. Okay, still I want to start from the uppers or from way down. And I put that one away. Put those two away. We'll just start in the very back here and we'll start taking a look. Wish I could hold it like in front of me. Is there a way to... layout. Expand or close book list, reorder. Zoom. Abilities. No, that doesn't really... I guess the zoom would be good for like looking at books before. Easy spells to use at home. That is a thing for upstairs because that is a practical magic. That's a daily magic. Introduction to magical art. Art is upstairs. Why is that such a illusion arts? Sovereignty forever. The sovereignty over the five senses. I hate this kind of. I'm all like, my brain goes first, like whatever that letter, it goes with the first row, not like this row and then 5. Like I'm like fover. Over the fuck. Dungeon creatures, that's downstairs. I need to make an area where I can start like chucking books that I know are supposed to be upstairs books. Introduction to magical art is 2E. E was on this side? Yeah. This has like the odd number letters. Does that make any sense to anybody? Like A, C, E, G, I, K, and then like M, then N, O, P, Q at the end. Okay. E. What one am I holding? Introduction to magical art. Okay. Book 9. And I think the shelves hold up to 10, so... 100 easy spells used at home. Practical magic was... Daily magic, 2C. What's this? It says volume 3, so it's probably 10. 1, 2, 3. Dungeon stuff is upstairs or downstairs? There's transfigurations. Oh man, I don't think it says. No, it does. Okay, dungeons is upstairs. Mana currency systems, so economics is upstairs. From longbow to short bow, archery was upstairs. The Book of Arcane Bows. Managing diverse and cross-race adventure parties. Adventure parties? Stealth illusion summoning, healing, potion making, management. I guess management? That's upstairs. High-ranking magician something system. Management, okay. Alchemy into herbology. Alchemy, I think potions was downstairs? Yeah. Potions was downstairs. Holy magic theory. Holy magic. That'd be like, oh, there we go. Holy magic is downstairs. The other world, demanding fresh graduates with 10 years of experience. Other world. Travels to the other world is upstairs. Romance novels is upstairs. Principles of mana amplification. Theories of chanting. Would that be... Okay. Oh, I guess it says the book's on the side there. Okay. Philosophy. I think that was upstairs. Yeah. Philosophy is upstairs. Drawing moving characters. Beginning. So drawing is art. Oh, that's all the books I can carry. Okay, so art was, I think, really close. Easy spells used at home. Magical art. Okay, so art 10, 9, 8. Where was the other art book I was just looking at? And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. They're probably on the wrong shelf. But that's okay. We'll figure it out in a minute. I just want to get them... Ah, my god. Juliet. Fuck. Oh my god. Hello, books. Some, apparently stupid fairy came into Merlin's library and just effed it right up. Just threw every single book everywhere. And it's my job as a librarian to put them all away. And my reward, if I finish perfectly, is, all caps, pizza. The best pizza I've ever had. It better be the best pizza. I better have a transcendental fucking experience eating this fucking pizza. I'm not even allowed to leave. I can't go anywhere. Okay, so... Like, I took a screen grab of, like... So, okay, so I have... The top book right now is philosophy. Okay, romance. Okay. Easier to do this. 2A. 2A has warrior books. I'm not holding any books on warrioring. 2B is across the way, and that's archery. So I guess we're gonna go this way. I can't sprint. This is as fast as I go. I'm just carrying a stack of books. 2B, archery. I know I had an archery book in here somewhere. Magic Infused Arrows, book 9. So 10, 9. Longbow to Short Bow, volume 10. Mana currency, so, AB, okay. 2D is mathematics. Management, high ranking, managing diverse cross race. Currency would be economics. Okay, I don't think I'm holding any math books. 2F is management. Okay, so management. That's the book I'm holding right now. High ranking, blah, 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 and evaluation system. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Managing diverse and cross-related parties, volume 5. I feel like that book doesn't want to be there. What if I put it here? I just want to see if it makes a difference. I don't know. Those ones definitely look like they've got a glow compared to this one. I'm gonna go back over there. Actually, no. I'm gonna keep going around my system here. 2F was management. Do I have any other managing books? And currency, dungeons, philosophy, romance. Oh. Excuse me. Pardon me. Hello, Wolf. Yeah, we're I'm in my librarian phase. We are putting away all these magical books. Well, all these books about magic. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's... I feel like I've put away books, but I don't know if that's correct. I'm not 100%. Find any remaining volumes of the same title and organize them on the same tier. But that's fine. Let's see, the H. 2H, sociology. I'm referencing this little... I made a little cheat sheet. Just so if anyone's wondering what I'm talking about when I'm like saying what things go where. Anyway, current man. Okay, so 2H was sociology, which I don't think. Okay, so 2J. is philosophy. Okay, I have a philosophy book. Philosophy of the Self and Other, 1098. And then a romance novel. Let's see, 2L. 2L is romance novels. Perfect. Book 4 of a romance series. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fresh graduate. So Otherworld. 2Q. What's 2Q? 2Q is language. Dungeons, currencies, and nope. So 2P is dungeons. Dungeons of this volume 2. 2O is travels to the other world. And what am I looking at? Volume 1. Like, I don't know if it's the 10 volumes this series or not. We'll find out. Then N was history. M is mystery. K was law. 2G. This is the only book I have left. 2G is economics. And I'm pretty sure mana, currency systems, and their evolution. That sounds like economics to me. And I have book 8. Okay. Now you can go ahead and... where was this? Oh yeah, I was starting over by these... I was starting way over at this end. Oh my god, maybe I should start at the bottom of the stairs, or should I just... Okay, let's just clear the stairs off, and I'll just make a big pile. This feels dangerous, having so many books on the stairs. Oops, I missed. Okay. Yeah, that just makes me... This makes me feel better about life, just having these stairs clear. Okay. And I'll just pick up books and be like, dungeon resources, that sounds like something for upstairs. Supply chain management sounds like upstairs. Books of alchemy. Alchemy, I think, was downstairs. Alchemy and potion making, downstairs. I'll order them this way. Dungeon resources. So illustrated bestiary. Monsters was downstairs. Foundations of magical item crafting. Item crafting. Magical artifacts and enchanting. Would that be maybe? That sounds like a downstairs book. Vector space theory of magic. What? Vector space theory of magic. That sounds like magic theory of some sort, but what kind? How be damned? How's it? I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing there, Walsp? You having a good evening? I think you were far enough ahead that it's relatively late for you. Winding down, perhaps. Pizza. Garlic, anchovy, sausage, and mushroom. That sounds terrible. Gosh, green olive, shiitake. That also sounds awful. I don't like spicy. I don't like onions. I don't like peppers. I don't like olives. I like cheese. I like cheese on my pizza, and I like bacon, and I like ham and mushrooms. Have an unknown pile, so when you're not sure. I mean, I could. I feel like, let's see. So, just so y'all can take a look at these categories too. So, like, these are the categories I'm working with. Vector space theory of magic. Summoning, that does not sound like summoning. Potentially Vector. I mean, vector sounds like moving or like maybe like transfiguration. I feel like most of the more magic kind of stuff is down here regardless. Oh.
You remind me of the babe. Babe with the power. Power of voodoo.
Voodoo. Remind me of the babe. Hello, Stepzilla. Welcome in. Are we winning? I think so. We've got some books on shelves. And I just cleared the stairs off. I didn't actually do anything, but I cleared the stairs off. And I'm currently just trying to like chuck the books that are like related to floor number 1 down there. Archmage obsessed with me, the girl with zero magic. So that's the romance book. Practical necromancy skeleton edition. So that sounds like a summoning book. And necromancy's downstairs anyway. So that necromancy works down there. Philosophers is upstairs. Romance is upstairs. History is upstairs. Okay. Let's grab a couple more books because I can carry up to 10. Book of Spells, Space. Legendary. Space magic? That sounds like the vector magic. Let's try that downstairs. Spells, Thunder. Foraging and use of magical bows. Bows is upstairs. Monsters is downstairs. Psychokinesis, no idea. Downstairs it goes. Practical scrying and clairvoyance. Oh, the divination's downstairs. Creating and controlling magical art. Oh, that's upstairs. National laws is upstairs. Dungeons is upstairs. Okay, so there we go. Oh, there's some books on that shelf I didn't throw down on the ground. 2A is warrior stuff. I don't think I have warrior stuff. 2C is daily magic. Do any of these look like daily magic? Not really. Okay. 2E is art. There was definitely an art book that I picked up. Magical Art Volume 8. These don't like where they are, so I'm going to try putting them up here. There, now they're not glowing, so I feel like that's better. Anyway, do I have any other art ones? Magical bows, management resources, that's philosophy, romance, history. No, I don't think so. Okay, so book 2G was jurisprudence, maybe? No, that's 2K. 2G, economics. Okay, economics books. Economies. Was there a magical supply chain management? There was a management section. Law section. Okay, I don't think I see anything about money. So then 2I is psychology. I don't know if any of these books are psychology books. I don't think so. 2K was management. Or no, 2K was legality. Okay, so laws. Philosophers. Management, archery, laws. Comparative Study of National Magic Laws, Volume 1. Okay, well, it's a different book than all of those. Let's put it here. And was there another one with laws? Dungeon, history, romance, philosophy, romance, dungeon, management, bows. Okay, so no. I think these are all basically categories I've already got. So this was dungeons, dungeon resources. Well, dungeon resources, do you think, would that be management or dungeons resources? I'll put it here and we'll see if it yells at me. 1, 2, 3. It seems to be okay with that. Wait, did I have another one? Compendium of... Oh, yeah. 2. Romance was, like, over here. The strongest archmage. Honestly, 100%, I would read that. That sounds like a manhwa that I would read. The strongest archmage is obsessed with me. The girl with zero magic. Like, I'm pretty confident I have read that exact manhwa at some point. Because I read a lot of Korean webcomics. Like, a lot. Far too many. I don't want to admit how many I have read and I'm still reading. It's like, oh, that's streaming on Crunchyroll right now. I know that. I like this. I like putting away things. Philosophy. I think that's, yeah, J. So the philosophy of self and other. And then this was the teachings of great philosophers of magic, volume 8. Let's just, that one there, I guess. I wonder if most of the philosophy books are a similar look. Romance, A Pact Beneath the Stars, book 9. History. What do I got? I got history and management and bows. Okay, so management, high-ranking training, and what am I holding here? Okay. Magical supply chain management. No, definitely different books. They have different spines. History of the world. Forging and using magical bows. Okay, so history ship. History was 2N. Okay, I haven't done any history books, so I gotta go back over here. And it is book 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, wait, no, I put the wrong one there. History. History is book 2. 1, 2. Okay, and then this one's gotta go. This is bows, and it can go at the end. I wish I could sprint, but I guess maybe since I'm walking over and through all these, I shouldn't. From longbow to short bow, or the Book of Arcane Bows. What is what I'm holding? Just as for forging and using magical bows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a different series than these two. And okay, so top book. The Heretic Blade Arts. Okay, that's Holy Warrior, that stays. Bestiary is, I'm gonna say monster stuff. And Monsterology is downstairs. Preservation of Mental Identity, that sounds like... Does that sound like, does mental identity sound like a psychology thing to you? Dark Berserker and the Great Sword. Okay, Introduction to Summoning. Summoning, I think, is downstairs. Yeah, Summoning is downstairs. Alchemist. Alchemy is downstairs. Book of Spells. Pulveration. That sounds like attack magic, which I think is downstairs. Destruction magic downstairs, yeah. Guild Treasury and... Okay, that's totally management. Everyone's Fairy Tongue. Tiny and Lovely Words. Oh, language was upstairs. I love that. Fairy tongue, the tiny and lovely words. And I like that it's got like a plaid kind of cover. Magical Item Workshop series. Magical items are downstairs. Artifacts and enchanting. Okay, and then what's this? Tools and apparatus for alchemy. This is a kiss rotten spell. That sounds like a romance novel to me. Marriage is a contract. Okay, so that's law. Psychology. You don't even have to think hard about that. Practical enchantment. That can go downstairs. Theological research on holy magic. Holy magic is downstairs. Put these off the shelf. Ultimate illusion. Illusion magic and stuff is downstairs. Memory transfer. Memory transfer. Technique of direct scene depiction from your brain. I call it like illusion magic. I'm not really sure though. Diary, the change in the state of the mind-reading girl. Diary of the change in state of the mind-reading girl. Divination, maybe? Divorce. Principles of mana application. Oh, chanting. So that's probably... I'm gonna call that bard stuff, and that's downstairs. Music is downstairs. Managing... Okay. Adventure parties, I'm gonna call that upstairs. Let's start putting these away. So warrior, I got some warrior looking books. Dark Berserker and the Great Sword. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Preservation of Mental Identity. Heretic Blade Arts, Volume 7. So 5, 6, 7. Identity. Disrupt Spells, Marriage Contract, Psychology. Okay. I'm just going to run down because the law books, magic users, marriage is a contract. Number 3, marriage is a contact. Like that, marriage is a contract spell. Advanced disenchantment is required for divorce. Kiss rotten spells. I'm gonna call that 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay. And then language. Language was 2Q. So everyone's Fairy Tongue, Tiny and Lovely Words, Volume 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Managing diverse and cross-race adventure parties. I had one of those. Management was what? Over here? That's economics. Art. Practical magic. Damn it. I try to like start to remember, but clearly I need to work on it. Ah! Don't throw.
You're the best. No matter
We don't throw
what
things in the
everybody on
library.
this app
Hello,
says.
Mark. Yeah, Marksimus. How's it going? I'm very sorry. Oh my god! Just seeing now how extensive the books are. Oh no, I am hyper focused. In my secret heart of hearts, I've always wanted to be a librarian. And even if my only job at the library was put books away, I would be so happy. I would be so happy. But I don't know if I want to go, like, you know, I have a bachelor's degree in English. I could go in and get like a master's of library science. I could do it. But I'm just too tired right now to do school. Once my kids are a little older, I honestly think that might be what I do. That might be my goal. Like, instead of going back into teaching, like back into work with like resource students, like as like part of the resource team at schools, I might try to get my library science management master's and get like work at a library, possibly a school library. I don't know. Like, it'd be good to have school hour jobs for the schools, or even if I did it like part-time, because a lot of the time they need like someone part-time to go in and do certain things. But I don't know. Too tired to go back to school is such a mood. Yeah, I mean, I did my universities, I did my bachelor's degree, I did a vocational program, I went and worked in schools. I think I like the school systems, and I would like to continue working in school systems, but I don't have the energy to do any of that right now. Like, I applied for my master's, I was accepted, but then I was like, I don't have the brain power. I'm sorry. Because I had good grades. I'll have to do some upgrades probably because it'll have been a while, but I mean, I crush it at school. I'm a straight A student, so. And that includes university. Psychology. Psychology was 2I. GHI. Dang it. So before I go over there, psychology. This is where I was not sure if mental identity in therianthropic spells. Therianthropic. What even is that word? Combining human and animal form. Oh. So that's like, that's going to be a downstairs book because downstairs had, therianthropic. Cool. I learned a word today. Downstairs has transfiguration, which I know is like the changing of a thing to a thing. So that'd be like shapeshifting, I assume. Guild treasury and reward management. So management. Oh no, what direction am I in this library? Damn it. I got all turned around. I think psychology was over here too. GHI. I think because I was psychology, and I was like, psychology sounded like the thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then guild treasury and reward management sounds like management. That's legal stuff. That's economic stuff. Oh, but guild treasury and reward system management. Guild treasury stuff is like economics. Okay. What do y'all, what's your vote? Guild treasury and reward management system management. Does that sound like an economics book or a management book? Economics is G. Economics due to the subject matter. Because it's guild treasury and reward system. I mean, worst case, we can always move it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we'll see if it yells at me. Okay, it's not shining. It doesn't have little stripies on it. So I think you're correct. I think that would be in there. Okay, so now I can go back to over here and we'll grab another stack. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's getting tidy. I've not acquired a key. Oh, there's keys. Ooh, ooh. Alchemy downstairs. Okay, starting at the top. Infinite hall, creating illusory spaces downstairs. Spells downstairs. Language upstairs. Philosophy upstairs. Pictorial guide to the ecology of monsters. Monsters is downstairs, so I'm just going to say it's there. Compendium magic for lazy. That sounds like daily magic. Vector space theory magic, I don't know, but I threw the last one downstairs. Healing magic for the reclamation of mind and consciousness. Healing magic is downstairs. Crafting visual and auditory illusions. Illusions is downstairs. Book of spells, destruction downstairs. Language of draconic upstairs. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to put those away. Or whatever. Teachings of philosophers upstairs. Spells holy downstairs. Romance upstairs. Alchemy downstairs. Art upstairs. Healing magic downstairs. Creatures downstairs. I might not remember where all the shelves are, but I know the general. I'm starting to get the idea. Summons is downstairs. Practical transfigurations downstairs. Monsters downstairs. Detective the Reaper. Oh, that sounds like a mystery book. Those are upstairs. So far, the only category I know off the top of my head. M for mystery. 2M, mystery novels. Definitely my element. I just love putting things away. Oh, just your 2 cents. I like how you're just like, you're $0.02. Monsters downstairs. Mana currency upstairs. Alchemy downstairs. I'm almost got a full stack of things. Effort builds confidence, and confidence leads to action. And magical math. Math is upstairs. What the is it? Do you think this is like psychology? I'm gonna say that psychology.
I just want to thank y'all so much.
Oh my god, thank you. It's my it's my costume hair for like a cosplay thing. But I'm like, you know what? It's now my librarian hair, and I have my round glasses. I could have had like little on my nose glasses. I could have these. I could have these. Where is it? Instead of the round glasses, I could have, no, not that. That is cute, but that's not what I'm going for. I could have these little glasses. I wasn't sure if they were too colorful. They do look more librarian-like, though, don't they? I feel very librarian. I'm making progress. We're putting books away, and I'm chucking so many more books downstairs. But when I'm downstairs, I'm going to be just chucking books upstairs. I wonder if I can throw a book that far. Let me just check. Let me just check. I am a silly goose. No, I cannot throw them upstairs. There we go. So I cannot throw them up that high, but I can throw them down. But that's okay. Okay, so starting with, do I have anything for blade arts? No. Do I have anything for just a minute. How's it going, Warzy? Bang, bang, bang! Bang, bang, bang! Do I need... I just need to use that clearly to fix up my library, eh? Like, just be like, goodbye, unorganized books. Apparently, I can unlock spells or abilities eventually. I feel like that maybe that's what comes out of these chests. It's abilities to help me get books. Because I on the trailer, it's like people had like maybe I could grab a book and then like summon all the books of that series or something, which would be cool. Anyway, so 2A is blade stuff. 2C is what? Daily magic. I think I had a daily magic book. It was like a book, lazy magic. Your philosopher's compendium of magic for the lazy. 1, 2, 3. That sounds like a daily magic thing. 2E is art books. I think I had an art book. It was like, or maybe not. Easy math, effort builds confidence, mana, art collections that no one can understand. Volume 3. Mana currency systems. Let's see. Mana currency systems and their whatevers. This is book 1. Oops, book 1. Oh, wait. Mana currency systems. That's one of those books. Okay. Anything else money related? I keep looking up so I can see the titles on the side easier. Philosophers, romance, philosophy, language, math. No, okay. 2I was psychology. So I think effort builds confidence and confidence leads to action. Volume 4. 2, 3, 4. Sounds like a psychology book to me. I think, okay, so philosophers and I think therefore I am are totally both philosophy books. And philosophy was on the other side, I think. Dragons on the other side. Do I have any law books in here? Because it's the law shelf. I like that this series here, marriage is a contract spell. Advanced disenchantment is required for divorce. And there's like a 10-book series about that. M for mystery. Detective the Reaper. History. Otherworld. So Otherworld O, M for mystery. This should be H because it's history, but it's not. That bothers me. Dungeon stuff. Language. Language of Draconic Roars, Volume 1. Philosopher's Romance. Romance novels, The Fire King and the Ice Queen, Volume 7. Oh wait, no, that's down here. Oh, sweet. Fire King and the Ice Queen. Math. Oh, where was math? Did I go past that already? 2D mathematics. Okay, so no, mathematics is up ahead still. So this was the philosophy. Teachings of Great Philosophers of Magic, Volume 7. Wait, no. And I think, therefore, I am Volume 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so far it looks like philosophy books are largely like white, which is kind of nice. Math was D. What is H? It should be history, but it's not. H is sociology, because that makes sense. I'm gonna friggin'... I want to reorganize. I want to reorganize this library. 2D. 2D, I think was what I just said. Mathematics, yes. Okay, so easy math. Easy math. Magical representation theory for 3-year-olds. Let's see. For a 3-year-old, I'm going to put it at the bottom of the shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. University of Crystal Press. Okay, well, let's go back over to the other side. Yay, weapon compendium. I mean, I'll just put that away right now because that sounds like one of these books. Okay, that one's in the wrong spot apparently. But there. Oh, no, pick this up. No, take it, take it, take it. Put it down there. Heretic Blade Arch, 3 stored style. Why doesn't it like that? 2A is warrior books. That sounds like a warrior's book. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe it's in the wrong kind of segment. Maybe it's had, like, you know, maybe it had the wrong position. Dimension Clash, or well, Blade, Dimension Slash and Combat Blade. What's that? Heretic Blade Arts. Weapon Compendium, Dark Berserker. Let's put this one here. Blade, Dimension Slash, Volume 2. Cursed Workplaces of a Magicless World. Ooh, gross. Curses is downstairs. Illusion is downstairs. Bestiary Monsters is downstairs. Process. Sublimating brain fragments into work. Process. Maybe that's enchanting and artifacts? Structure power monopolization tendencies by long-lived species. Structure of power monopolization. So that sounds like a sociology book. I'm going to say that's sociology. Oh, there's a philosophy book. Nice. Minor repairs, practical everyday magic. Oh, I'm right next to the practical magic section anyway. Yeah, okay. Art collection that no one can understand. Art collection that no one can understand. Okay, so that was book 3 and book 7. Everyone's demonic words. Okay, so words is language, which is at the back corner. Counter curses downstairs. Art of shadow walking. Art of shadow walking. Stealth, that's downstairs. Theory of everything. Grasping beautiful theory through equations. Through equations. That sounds kind of like math, maybe. Philosophy is upstairs as well. Dark Berserker and the Great or Dark Berserker. I've got up there. And what book is it? Volume 9. 1, 2. There we go. Interspecies communication. That's language. That's at the end. Okay. Let's get philosophy is upstairs. Ecological pyramid of monsters is downstairs. Book of spells. Spells is downstairs. Psychology of strong language is upstairs. Alchemy is downstairs. Otherworld Chronicles, Otherworld books are down there. on this hall, you know, at this hallway, but there. A Midsummer Night's Dream. Midsummer Night's Sweet Dream. Okay, that sounds like a romance book. Ooh, there's another romance book. And I'm now carrying all the books I can. So I'm gonna go... I don't think I have any more Blade books or anything that I need to worry about here because I already put them all kind of away. Do I have economics books in my hand? I don't think so. I don't think so. But yeah. Hope y'all are having a good day. I'll say hello again to everybody. Is it I really like this kind of game. That's like my special interest is books. So this makes my brain happy. Psychology. I definitely had a psychology book. A philosophy, psychology of using strong language. Effort builds confidence, mentality of whatever. Okay. Psychology of strong language. Introduction to magical determinism, spell causality, and philosophy. See, this was law. Theory of everything, philosophy, interspecies, Midsummer Night's Chronicles, demonic. Okay. Mystery books. I don't think I have any mystery books. I don't think I have a history book. Otherworld books, right? Yeah, the Otherworld. Otherworld Chronicles is slightly different from the Otherworld. 1, 2, 3. Any other Otherworld books? No, but there's definitely some language books here. So Draconic, no, interspecies communication. I think that'd be sociology. Demonic, words of power. Theory of everything and equations kind of says math to me. Oh, I had a romance book. I was pretty sure. Romance novel. That one's definitely. Romance novel. Volume 3. They're all slightly different covers. A Midsummer Night's Dream Volume 9. Midsummer Night's Sweet Dream. Some of these I don't know if they're full, like, unless it has like, let's see, it's a 1, 2, 3. So these are trilogy-sized shelves. So I feel like there's going to be some trilogies, and then the rest are going to be like 10-book series. Let's see. Structure of power, magical determination, philosophy. Self-causality and the teachings of great philosophers. So yeah, no, this is a... What's this one here? I think before I am. 3, 4. This whole new thing. Not as many philosophy books, which is fine. Power structures. I think that's sociology. What was sociology? 2H. This sounds, it feels like a sociology book because it's dealing with power monopolization, which to me says like the sociology is the psychology of groups working, you know, groups of creatures or people or whatever. So philosophy, power, and ethics, volume 4. 2, 3, 4. Interspecies communication also kind of struck me as a more of a sociology thing. Oops. Theory of everything. Man, that's the shiniest looking math book. 1, 2, 3. 'Cause it felt like math to me, but maybe it's not. But I mean, it's just a beautiful equation, or through equations. I'm like, equations, that's like algebra. Algebra's math. All right. Time to start checking my books again. Berserker and the Great Sword, upstairs. Party Tactics, upstairs. Alchemy is downstairs. Soul, Mind, and Body. Are they true? That sounds like philosophy. Summoning Magic is downstairs. Mystery is upstairs. Art is... art is... Arrow. Arrow's upstairs. Spells downstairs. A diary of the change in the state of the mind-reading girl. That sounds to me like divination. Licensing and regular... Okay, so that's gonna be upstairs. Because all the law books are upstairs. Witch and the Accidental Love Potion, totally romance book. Arcane Economy Report, Regional Mana Market Analysis. Okay, yeah, no, that's upstairs. Archery Tactics, upstairs. Magic Circles and Summoning. Summoning is downstairs. Alchemy is downstairs. That looked like a philosophy kind of... Yeah, that's a philosophy book. Okay. So Dark Blade, Dark Berserker, and the Great Sword. Volume 1. Mystery Fiction, the Arrow, Licensing Regulation. I'll just pick up another book while I'm here. How to Change Drawn Art into Reality. Ooh, art book. Everyday Magic, Art. How to Change Drawn Art into Reality. Volume 7, 10, 9, 8, 7. Party Tactics feels like something else over there. Like management. So this is economics. Do I have any other economics books? Licensing regulation, no books. Okay, Adventure Party Tactics. That's like fiction. Arrows on the other side. Licensing. Oh, Economy Report. Regional Mana Market Analysis. Arcane, it says economy, I don't know. Volume 10. Archery's across the way. What was it? Psychology. That's philosophy. That looks like philosophy. The Prospero Code. Art of the Arrow, Licensing Regulation Magic. Okay, I don't think I have anything that's like psychology in this chunk. Law books, licensing and regulation. Do I have any licensing and regulation? Okay, so on 2. Witch and the Accidental Love Potion, that was over there. Mystery, I had a mystery book. The Prospero Code, 2. Arrows, Love, Witch and the Accidental Love Potion, Volume 2. I'm gonna put it there for now. But again, I don't know if that's gonna be like a large series or not. Arrows, philosophy, self-causality, and philosophy volume 3. No, this one, soul, mind, and body, are they truly distinct? I guess that's its own thing. I don't have any other ones like it. Arrows, arrows. Party Tactics. Is that like, that'd be like dungeon management? Party management? Management is 2F. Party tactics. Did I have one that was like... I have like managing diverse and cross-race adventure party. So I call it about all management. So let's just stick with management for that as well. And it doesn't seem to be yelling at me, so I'm probably okay with that. And then arrows was like over here. The art of the arrow, longbow to shortbow, book of arcane bows. Art of applied arrows and stillness volume 2. The art of the arrow series. Longbow to shortbow. Forging and using magical bows. I don't know, I guess I'll call this over here. Yeah, it's slightly different than all the other ones. Okay. Let's see. Zombie. Necromancy's downstairs. Mystery fiction upstairs. Detective files upstairs. Formation and maintenance of large sacred barriers. Holy magic's downstairs. Summoning is downstairs. Book of Spells Shadow. I'm gonna call that something downstairs. Psychology is upstairs. Spells downstairs. Dark Pact, Birth of a Curse. Curses are downstairs. Animal Oracles. Oracles are downstairs. Advanced Healing Theory. Holy Magic. A lot of the holy books are like white and shiny. Summoning. That looks like management. A people enchanted by glowing slabs. What the hell? A people enchant. Well, enchantments are downstairs. Fill my solitude. Fill the solitude of my millennium with your 90 years. Oh my goodness. Herbology. Correlation of magic and emotion. Sounds like psychology to me. Practical magic. I'm like right here. That's one. Nope. No. Nope. Come on. 1, 2. Block spells. Swear words. Nice. Would that be, oh, it's otherworldly swear word. I'm gonna stick with the languages, not the otherworldly, but maybe it's supposed to go in the otherworldly. Guild discipline, so that's gonna be like management. Mystery fiction. Archery. Okay, I'm gonna start around on this side because I've got a couple of management books and archery books. So fundamentals of archery. Art of the arrow. Forging and using. Arcane bows. Longbow to shortbow. Advanced archery tactics. Fundamentals. Skills number 8. 1, 2... 10, 9, 8. Mystery. Psychology. I don't have any math. Managing. I think management and guild discipline, those all make sense, right? Like 1, 2, 3. Ultimate guide to otherworldly swear words. Magic and emotion, solitude, discipline. Organizational discipline. How small cracks lead to great ruin. That sounds also like a management kind of book. A lot of the management books seem to be dark green with gold trim. So this might not be management. I don't know. Well, no, maybe. I mean, books don't have to all be the same. Fiction, psychology. So, okay, I was calling that sociology stuff. Philosophy. Did I have a philosophy book? Swear words. Religion of emotion. Arcane detective files book, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bloodstrained astrologer book 7, 10, 9, 8, 7. Swear words and calling language, which is over here. Volume 1, swear words. So I don't know if it's a big series or not. I'll put it over here. Magic and emotion, I think, would be psychology. Oh, that's definitely a romance book. And it's volume 2. And a mystery one who looks into the abyss, volume 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Psychology and psychology is what I think these last two books are. So that's law. Psychology is on these shelves. Psychologist's definition of happiness. 2, correlation of magic and emotion, book 1. I feel like the yellow when I put it down means it's not on the correct shelf, but I'm not concerned quite yet about where on the shelf things are, and more about that I got them in order on a shelf, then I can always move them around later. Curious daily life in a world without magic. What did I call that before? In a world without magic. So we've got can I maybe have something like that in the philosophy side? Archer, daily magic, mathematics, art management, economics, sociology, psychology. That's philosophy. Sociology. Curious day life and without magic. Management. Math. Archery. I'm not really sure. I think I'm gonna start like a... I have no idea pile over here somewhere. Summons. Bows is upstairs. Imaginary numbers is math. Philosophy is philosophy. Oracles are downstairs. Promotions and guilds is up here. Hide and seek, magical warfare, stealth is downstairs. Illusory art sovereignty, so illusions is downstairs. Labor studies, that is going to be upstairs somewhere. Detectives is upstairs. Ultimate choice, curry flavored poop or poop flavored curry, volume 1. I guess that sounds like philosophy. Constitution of the Kingdom sounds like management. Or sociology. Ancient manuscripts. Ancient manuscript studies on mage birth. Sounds like ancient manuscript studies. It's gotta be history, right? But also curry flavored poop or poop flavored curry. Be like, someone should make a poll. I'm not gonna, but someone should make a poll. Curry flavored poop, I guess. as long as it tastes good, right? History was over here. Mage Birth Volume 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Constitution of the Kingdom. What am I looking at here? 2F is management. Yeah. Would that be management? What do you think? Management or sociology? Or is that more of a law thing? Fuck. I'll think about it. Ultimate choice. Okay, so that was, I think that was like philosophy. Arcane Detective Files. I think I had another one of those already. This one's volume 3. Labor studies. That's... Where are the workplaces to apply your university learned magic? Systems for nurturing and promotions and... Okay, so that was... That's I think definitely management. And I had, I think, another book in that series somewhere. Venture tactics, supply chain management, high rank management, guild charter. Yeah, starting. Well, you say that, but it's like not really. I've got like a little chunk, and I've been throwing half of those books downstairs, so. This is even worse down there. Hell. Systems for nurturing and promotions and guilds. That sounds like management. I'm just not sure. I thought I had one of those already. But I guess not. Philosophy of science. Interpretation of imaginary numbers. Theory of everything. Versus Genesis theory. Anatomy of the bow and arrow. Art of the arrow. Making things. Arcane bows. From longbow to short bow. Applied archery tactics. Fundamentals of archery. Anatomy of a bow. Okay. Labor studies. Where are the workplaces to apply your university learned magic? Would that be... Like, does that sound more like... Oh my god. I'll let you all take a look at the categories again. It's like a... Would that be like a... Labor studies. Is labor studies like economics? Or sociology? Labor... Like, it would be like more economics, right? Or would it be management? And then the Constitution of the Kingdom. Constitutions are... Like... There's multiple ways to... Like... Constitution of the Kingdom could be like the health of the Constitution. The Constitution of the Kingdom could be like the paperwork, like the legal papers of the kingdom. So would that be maybe in the legal section? Oh yeah, we don't talk about that downstairs. Yeah, so like I think the Constitution of the Kingdom, I'm like, does that sound like law books? Like the charter of whatever for that kingdom, like the Constitution for that kingdom? Does that make sense? And then labor studies. Where are workplaces makes me think like economics. That's what I'll try that, I guess. Try putting these on the law side and the other one on the economic side. Economics. Like, I don't know if it'll yell at me entirely if I'm completely wrong, so I don't know. Where am I looking at? These are F. F is over there. Okay. No, I'm looking at legal things. I want to say the legal documents. So okay, I'm gonna say that these are like legal books. If they're the Constitution. See, I can't remember what the colors are. Place a book on a shelf. So I know how to put a book on a shelf. Arranging the books on the shelf. Like there's that subtle kind of reddish glow. Book is placed on the correct shelf, even if it's put on the correct shelf. If its position is incorrect or if other books with the same title are already placed on a different shelf. Okay. Pick up, drop, map. So it's probably just on the wrong spot of the shelf. Okay, so that's probably the red glow they're talking about. Yellow. I don't know what yellow means. The yellow is better than red, so I don't really understand. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll have to figure it out. At the very least, I'm trying to categorize the areas. What do we got? Oh, there's a romance over there. Art of Feng Shui, raiding dragon veins and increasing your luck. That sounds like divination. Economics. Where did the taxes go? Where did the taxes go? Constitution of the Kingdom. Tactics of the Bucket. Vision sealing theft. Summoning and controlling. Books of spells. Book of alchemy. Sublimating brain fragments into... I'm gonna think that there. Back to spells. Crystal tome. Practical scrying. Encyclopedia of Dragons. That's monsters. Between blade and spell. Blade and spell? Would that be up here maybe? Volume 10. Economics. Hunter. Okay, archery, archers. Bard spells. Bards is downstairs. Lost Right curses downstairs. Dark Pact. Birth of a Curse. Curses downstairs. Net history is up here. Prophecy. The Three Witches. That sounds like downstairs. Studies in the history. Magic spells for things. Chronicles of World Music downstairs. Summoning. 10,000 summons. Metamorphosis. Mimicry, alchemy. Holy magic. Ice. Blade arts is up here. Illusions is downstairs. Economy is up here. Enchantments downstairs. Defense, illusion downstairs. Adventure parties is upstairs. Okay. Adventure parties upstairs. What am I starting with? Blade stuff. Three sword style. Volume 1. History, archers, economics, constitution, so that's practical magic. That's art stuff. Management, managing diverse and cross-race adventure, adventure parties. Well, this is economics, not management. Economics. Economy of the Lost 3 Decades. Volume 3. No idea. Arcane Economy Report. Thought I saw another one that was like, oh yeah, we did. Okay, it's right here. Arcane Economy Report. So that's number 10. Okay. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So this is like the psychology stuff. Well, Detective Reaper. Dang it. Okay, Detective Reaper. I'm 7. Economics, where did the taxes go? Economics was the other side. Oh no, is it this side? G right here. Okay, economics. Come on, brain. You just read the word economics. There we go. Where did the taxes go? Volume 2. Constitution, I put in the law section. I was just guessing, though, which I think was, you know, there we go. Book number 7? No, 6. Managing adventure parties. Management was where? F. E, F, G. Okay, F's on the other side. History. History of magical civilization. So Studies the history of blah blah blah. Number 7. I don't know how to friggin' tell with these books. Archers of the Fairy Pact. Hunters, archery, managing diverse adventure parties. So that was management, which was F, which is over there. And then archery is just past that. Number 8. Archery is at the end here. Archers of the Fairy, whatever. So this is, it's going to be its thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, Rion. You're also playing this now and have enjoyed it so far. And I'm really liking it. Sorry if I didn't notice right away when you came in. I'm kind of I'm having a day. I'm having a day where I gotta just hyper focus on stuff. The Hunters. What am I looking at? Hunter's Archery Manual. Hunter. Maybe that was on this side. The Hunters. Part of the arrow. Well, I'll just put it over here, I guess. I'm doing a lot of just throwing books downstairs into a giant pile, so you know, I'll just do that to the whole upstairs, and then I can go up and down as I find things. Potions. Strongest warrior. Curse breaking. I don't know what the world without magic was. I've been tossing them downstairs. Everyone's fairy time. Okay, so that's the language book. Economics is economics. Daily life without magic. I don't know what that would be, so I've just been tossing them. Witches, hymn of music is downstairs. Battlefield logic guide for warriors. Divination's downstairs. Warrior stuff is up here. Illusions is downstairs. Everyday magics is right here. Pretty sure one of these. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Complete guide. Everyday magic. I don't know. See here. Mimicry, illusions downstairs. Summoning is downstairs. Encyclopedia of Magical Artifacts are downstairs. Critical Dungeon Tactics. Dungeon stuff is up here. Correlation of magic and emotion. That sounds like psychology. Theory and practice of hero summoning. Summoning from another world. Seer's Journey. Dungeon Notes. Philosophers. Romance novel, My Massive Golden Balls, Volume 3. What even the fuck? What even the fuck? I swear to God. Okay, the Philosophize and Magic. Teaching Grace Philosophers, Volume 3. I just gotta go back to that. My Massive Golden Balls. Let's go back over here for a second. Socialist equations, lost rights of whatever, that's curse breaking. Effort builds confidence, and confidence leads to action. That was the psychology book, and that's over on the other side. Oh no, that's on this side. I. E. G. I. Effort leads things, and things lead to things. Equations, that's math on the other side. Did I have any? There were some fighting books. Strongest warrior chosen by the sun. Weapons compendium. Berserker. Dimension combat. Hero blade. Do I have any? Warriors Foundation. 3 art style. Okay, no. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10. Magic and emotion, practical digital armor and muscle. Synergy between body and steel. Tactical guide for warriors. Economics. Was there, did I have an art book? Magic dungeons, structural analysis of equations, tactics. Economics is G, so this is economics. But I gotta find, okay, economics, the revolution of whatever. Okay, so I'm just looking for ones that have the economics title. Economics, the lost 3 decades. Economics, revolution of whatever. Magic and emotion, practical dungeon tactics. Okay, so psychology is I. EF. GHI. There we go, okay. So I was thinking magic and emotion. It's going to strong language, mentality, confidence leads to action. Correlation of magic and emotion. Okay, so volume 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Practical dungeon tactics. Dungeons is E. Okay. Compendium of dungeon resources. Dungeons Abyss. Practical dungeon tactics. Structure. No. Daily dungeon notes of a party chronicle. Daily dungeon. Volume 1. Words, tiny lovely words. Maybe it's not a long series. Oops. Maybe it is a long series, I don't know. I don't know. That sounds like language to me. Sorcerer's equations. Sorcerer's equations. Let's go to the very math books. I love how they look very math books. Like very boring technical book. Structure analysis of equations. So Genesis theory, theory of everything, easy math. I guess we'll just put this up here. And we'll go around to the other side again. Does feel like we're making some progress. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know it's a really chill day, and I do apologize if I'm not listening. What did I do here? Workplaces, okay. My brain's like, oh yeah, glance over at chat once in a while. Come on, Nox. Conflict protocols for guilds sounds like something upstairs. Summoning is down there. Prophecy is down there. Zen of perfect parrying sounds like warrior. Healing magic. Infinite hall, illusion spaces, holy magic. Bows is upstairs, okay. Music. Art and magic circles. Organizational discipline. Tome of alchemy. They call their mana dark energy. Sounds like something necromancy or cursing magic or something like that related. Ultimate illusion, that's certainly downstairs. Apocalypse of the Heavens, Omens and Warnings, that's gonna be Night Parade of 100 Demons, Volume 1. Night Parade of 100 Demons. Does that sound like I wish I could read like a book synopsis. Because Night Parade of 100 Demons. You know what? That sounds like that could be monsters. I'll put it downstairs. Alchemist. Guild treasure and reward systems. Illusion spells. Battlefield logic. Destruction spells. Stealth. Healer. Household efficiency. Magic techniques to boost household efficiency, volume 4. One right guess in 100 makes a seer. You know, Battlefield logic. I'll put this over here. Battlefield logic. Did I have another Battlefield logic? Heretic Blade. Berserker. Compendium. Battlefield logic. Oops. Damn it, put it in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Mine Zen perfect parrying. Bows is on the other side, okay. Illusions. There's just so many illusion things and magical items, alchemy, healing magic, magical art, bestiary, arrow of the Shattered Knee, Volume 8. Theory of Nether Strata, analysis of the afterworld. That sounds like a necromancy thing. A Midsummer Night's Sweet Dream. Psychology is also upstairs. Okay. Where am I right now? 2G economics. Do I hold an economics book right now? What about art? I definitely had an art. Magical art. Introduction to Magical Art, volume 8. Art and magic circles. Definition and difference. Volume 1. Arrows, guild protocols, psychology, guild treasury and reward system management. That sounded, I think we had, yeah, okay, so volume 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! Oh my gosh. Hello, Display Salad. You surprised me. How's it going? I'm putting away books. I'm in my librarian phase right now. We're doing this. Mentality and the psychology book, necromancy book go downstairs, Art into Reality volume 10, Art into Reality volume 10, Feng Shui, Magic boost to boost household efficiency volume. Wait, no, that's down here. Volume 5. Fundamentals of Archery. History of Magic. Okay. History. And, okay, so... Economics, psychology. Psychology, mentality, and the weak bark. Psychology, mentality, the weak bark. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. Organizational discipline. That's management. Conflict protocols. Be management. Psychology, powerlessness, and responsibility. The psychology. Okay. Midsummer Night's Sweet Dream. What's this? Oh, it's upstairs. Tarot book. Oracles. Economics, lost 3 decades. Lost 3 decades, volume, whoops. Volume 1. 1, 2, 3 is what I was kind of thinking there. Because it says 3 decades. So that's my guess. How to Survive a Mana Disparity Society. Okay, that sounds like a sociology book. Bestiary. Philosophy. Okay. Psychology is a strong language. Do I have any more psychology book? I don't think I do. Law books. Conflict protocol. Dang it. Which one am I going? Going. Constitution of a Kingdom. Volume 2. Organizational things. Book of Bows. Conflict protocols. Any more? Midsummer Night's Sweet Dream. Volume 2. Midsummer Night's Sweet Dream. Oh wait, that's volume 9, so that's in the wrong spot. And then 2 is over here. Arrow of the Shattered Knee. Book of Walking Bows. Philosophy of Science. Organizational Discipline. Okay. Have any philosophy? Yep. Philosophy of Science. Spell cause, philosophy of self and others, philosophy of science and truth. No, I want this one. There. Oh wait. Okay, I already had that one. Let's put it 987. Okay. A Mana Disparity Society. It sounds kind of like a sociology book to me. What branch was sociology? 2H. Okay. Arrows. Management. Management was... where? Management. Management is 2F. Okay, so I haven't gone as far as that'd be over here. Management. Managing diverse and blah blah blah. That's over here. Book number 7. Organizational discipline. How cracks lead to great ruin. Small cracks lead to great ruin. Book 5. Whoop. 5. Conflict protocols for guilds. Charter of guild stuff. Nurturing promotion in guilds. Party tactics. Supply chain. Guild stuff. Guild stuff. Guild stuff. Well, let's stick it over here. And then these 3 archery books. Fundamentals of Archery. Magic infused arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arrow of the Shattered Knee. That's not a cool cover. And Fundamentals of Archery. Okay, so I definitely had a Fundamentals row. I had a Fundamentals book before, and I put it over here. I thought I had a Fundamentals of Archery book. One, two, three, four. No, 1, 2, 1. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Arrow of the Shattered Knee. Oh, I did have a Fundamentals. Why did I put that one up there? Arcane arrows. I had a arcane arrows and magic infused. So why did I put that? Come on, brain. What were you doing? Hello, marzipan. Welcome in. Have a good lurk. Longbow to short bow. Okay, arrow of the Art of the Arrow series, Archers of Fairies, Hunter's Archer, Anatomy of the Bow and Arrow. Oh, well, I guess, okay, so just Arrow of Volume 8. There's a math book right off the bat. Economics, where do the taxes go? Anyway, so there's a math book. I don't think I have one of those yet, so 1, 2. I keep getting like number 3 of all these math books. Economics, where did the taxes go? Art of the Arrow. Okay, let's go over there. Everyone's demonic words. Cool. Summoning useless goddesses. Sorcerer's equations. Visions of the future. Equations. Curse breaking arithmancy and sealing arts. Okay, well, curses are downstairs. Even though that does sound kind of like math. Healing. Ecology of monsters. Monsters is downstairs. So I'm just sort of monsterology. Oh wait, that was language though. Oh well. Oh well, I already chucked it. Theory of another strata analysis of the afterworld. I don't know. Mystery fiction. Mana measurement and conversions. Well, that's definitely math. Daily life in the world without magic. I'm starting to feel like maybe those are actually supposed to be up here. Like maybe that's a sociology book. I'm gonna leave that there for right now. If I find any more, I'll put them up here. Stealth, bow and arrow, memory transfer. Memory transfer. The fuck would that be? Memory transfer. Healing and healing magic. I don't think it's upstairs, regardless. Prime equation. So that's a math book. Techniques for returning to a drawing. Okay. Oh, that was an art one. And I have art over here. Art. No. Art. Okay, there we go. I was pretty sure I saw a book that was like how to... Techniques for returning... Art and magic circles, art into reality, magical art, live paintings, art no one can understand. Magic techniques to boost household efficiency. Number 10. Mystery fiction. Book 3. Transformation. Dungeon architecture. I have dungeons. Inverse law of high-grade armor and fabric. I think that's for the warriors, but also just that title. We all know what the inverse law of high-grade armor and fabric coverage is. I'm pretty sure it's, you know, the fancier and more ridiculous the armor, the less it covers you. Especially if you're a lady. That's just how it is. Let's see. Fundamentals of dungeon architecture. Dungeon books were over here somewhere? Dungeons 2PP. There we go. Okay, so fundamentals of dungeon architecture. Do I have one of those already? No. Okay, so then this is book number 8. Prime equations. Okay, I'm not gonna remember that. Okay, so did I have any more books on Blades. Did I have any more books on practical magic, on art? Bows and arrows, a lot of bows and arrow stuff, mana measurements of math, a lot of math stuff. Mystery fiction. Oh, I went past it. Bloodstained astrologer. Do I have one of those? Mystery fiction. Prospero code. Oh, there we go. Bloodstained astrologer. Nice. Psychology, law, mana measurement, blah blah blah. Okay, well, put away 2 books. Let's pick up 2 more. Zombies is downstairs. Compendium of dungeon resources. I'm at this part of the library. Perhaps only if it, yeah. No, I mean, that's not wrong either. Live paintings. Okay, I'll go back down to the art chunk here. Creating, controlling. Oh, I went too far. Too far. Over here. Art. Creating and controlling things. And this is number 6. Do I have any other art? You've seen the word art in my thing, but it's the art of the arrow, which is over. Oh, arrow stuff is over there. Psychology of backseat gaming. I think this is the psychology area. Yeah. Psychology of backseat gaming, volume 8. Some of these book titles are fantastic. Crafting stuff is downstairs. Heretic Blade. Transfiguration's downstairs. I think I was pointing at one. Sword styles, okay. Sword styles are definitely over here. I think that's this Heretic Blade sword styles. I'm looking at number 2. Oops, no, that's 1, 2. Mystery fiction, One Who Looks into the Abyss. Volume 5. Oh, no, this is volume 2. Book of Spells. Curses. Oops. Curses. Heretic Blade. Volume 3. Warrior book. Only cowards become long-range mages. Volume 8. I'll find one shelf down here. Oh. Licensing and regulation, that's law. And law is over here. Licensing and regulation, number 7. Archers. More math. Okay, I have a whole bunch of archery books, so I'm just going to go down, around, and back up to the archery chunk right now. Archers of the Fairy Pact. Excuse me, scoodle. Tap. Okay. Archers of the Fairy Pact. Oops. Nope, come on. There we go. Nether Strata. Art of the Arrow series, volume 9. Art of the Arrow. That is what you are. Coming from afar. And for the stars, run away with me to another place. We can rely on each other. From one moment to another. Art of the Arrow. Shattered Knee. Fundamentals of Archery. Hunters something. Archeries. Art of the Arrow. Volume 9. Everyone's demonic. Mana management. Okay, there were some math books, I'm pretty sure. Sorceress structure of sorceress equations. Structural analysis of sorceress equations. Right? Islands in the stream, that is what we are. I don't remember all the words very well at all. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. The hyperfocus is real. It really is. But I don't know. I was having a bit of a day, so I'm like, you know what? This just makes my brain happy, so that's what we're doing. Prime equation, the absolute order hidden behind irregularity. So you have everything. So let's put that. That was a volume 1 anyway, so we'll put it way up there. Mana measurement and inverse equations. Mana things. Let's put that volume. It's 3 volumes. Let's put it over there. And this is like a number 8. Inverse law. Now, would that be? Do you think that would be like legal book, or do you think that'd be like math? Theory of another strata. Analysis of the afterworld. I am not sure about this. Theory of another strata. Analysis of the afterworld. Afterworld. I mean, that sounds like undead thing. Nether strata. Maybe that's like necromancy stuff. Mana measurement and conversion equations. Volume 8, volume 1, 2, 3, 4. Demonic volume 8. Inverse law of high grade armor and fabric coverage. Right here we got math. We've got how to command army of dead. Summoning useless goddesses. Therianthropy. Illusions. Illusions. I love how this book looks like. The secret of spells and ancient speech. Social structures. Okay, that's definitely sociology. Infinite Hall, illusory spaces. Tarot versus management, market analysis, bestiary, jurisprudence, illusions, drawn art into reality, beasts. Fill my millennium with your 90 years. Voices of the Oracle, Art of Feng Shui. Foundation of Metaphysics. Somebody's Sweet Dream. There was a Art and Magic Circles. We have one of those over here. Art and Magic Circles, Volume 8. Drawn Art into Reality. Volume 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Grand compendiums of things. Magic jurisprudence. Volume 9. Economy report, management, social structure, magical language, magical conversion therapy, okay, so that's mind like still water, the zen of preparing. That sounds like parrying. I think I already have one of those up somewhere. There we go. Perfect parrying, and this is volume 10. Hello, Sabine. Thanks for the fish. Ontological problem of world. Nice. Name of sacred purification magic. Market systems. So economy. Which way was economy? Economy is 2G, which is on the other side. I think. No. Over here. Okay. Introduction to market systems. Volume 8. Economy report. Current systems. Reward systems. 3 decades. Where did the taxes go? Okay, so volume 8. Oops. Yeah, no, 8, 9, 10. Arcane economy report. Arcane economy report. I think I had Arcane economy report. Volume. Oops, not 2, 3. Social structures, magical languages, foundation of metaphysics. Is that a philosophy, maybe? Anyway, these two are definitely Midsummer Night's Sweet Dream. I still can't get over this. My Massive Golden Balls. Romance novel. They're massive and gold. Philosophy is ethics, right? Alchemy. Tarot. Archery. Battle mages. Minor repairs. Practical everyday magic. Volume 7. Stealth is downstairs. Transfiguration is downstairs. Magic items is downstairs. Grand Compendium of Archery is upstairs. I've decided to put all of these in a little pile because I don't really know exactly what they are. But I feel like maybe they're a sociology book. Because it's discussing a world without magic. Theory of transfiguration, illusion magic, behavior patterns of monsters, crafting materials, secret to drawing in one stroke. It's magic. Math mana equivalents. Okay, so math. Got a bunch of math stuff. Anything else for down here? I don't have any science fiction books. I don't have any history books. What was O again? Oh, Otherworld. Okay, so not Otherworld, not Dungeons. Not... Nope, maybe language? Birds of Magical Languages. Volume 1. I've already put away the romance books. This feels like a philosophy thing. Foundations of Metaphysics. Also this one, Marzipan. Ultimate choice: curry flavored poop or poop flavored curry. I think my stream title, or my raid message for that should be that. Let's see what goes over here. We've got management. No. Interspecies communication. along with species stuff. So I think that might be... Oh, ethics. Ethics of magic. Production of mana, teachings of, philosophy of... Ontological world problem. I do... 2, 3. Training and evaluation systems is like management. Social structures of magical civilizations. Where did I say sociology was? Over here. Along with species, mana measurement and whatever structural analysis, mana measurement and conversion thing. Oops, 2. Mass mana equivalencies. I don't think I had another mass mana things. Okay. Archery, Grand Compendium of Archery. Grand Compendium of Archery. Okay. Then I'm gonna put the Grand Compendium of Archery like right front and center. And Stellar Archery. Did I have one of those already? That archery. It's some weird bullshit happening right now. Well, it's called the Wizard's Laboratory. There are the stars. Okay, well, I guess, Stellar Archery. Wait, no. Light Archery. Some weird shit. Oh well. Let's see, I have no books in my hand. Let's go back down to the end. Theory of Everything. Math book, okay. Magical Workshop series. Summons. Zombies. Transmutation. Curse breaking. Oh wait, no, prophecy, that's downstairs. Oral Guide to the Ecology of Monsters. Household Efficiency. I like putting those away right away. 1. You know, while I'm down here. Armor and Muscle. Magic Blades. Mine like Still Water. Darkest Berserker. Armor and Muscle. 10. The Night Parade of 100 Demons. I wasn't really sure. What that would be. But I think I chucked the other one downstairs thinking that maybe it had to do with monsters or summoning. Management. Storage management seems like management. Necromancy is necromancy. Mystery fiction. What am I looking at? Judgment of the Spectral Tribunal. Let's put that up there because I don't think I saw. philosophical studies, work culture, the mage who changed jobs to a sweatshop. Jeez. Fundamentals of archery, man disparity society, short-lived cultures on long-lived species, home spells to nurture your dwelling. Only one. Oops, I threw it instead of placing it. Nice so that I can throw it onto the shelves. So I've got like sociology books and psychology books, holy art, monster identification, dark pact, birth of a curse, battlefield book. Back down here, battlefield logic. Wait, heritage blade. Second. Anyway, battlefield logic. Dark Berserker, battlefield logic, book 1. Philosophy, sociology, management. Management's this one, right? Yeah. Okay, so I think storage management kind of sounds like the right kind of area. Tactical commands management. Oh wait, no, these are economy books. I don't think that was management. Management's on the other side, isn't it? It's F. Yeah, F's on the other side. Okay, let's go around because we got some psychology and archery management. There we go, management. Tactical command. Volume 1. I don't think I have any other tactical commands. Storage, different dimensions. Volume 2. Theory of everything. From equation. Theory of everything, book number 8. Philosophy, sociology, archery. Fundamentals of archery, spirit, and whatever. Fundamentals of archery, volume 1. And work culture. Okay, sociology is H. Okay, so how to survive in a mana disparity civilization. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da, da-da-da. Work culture, major change jobs. Volume 6. Philosophy. Influence of short-lived creature or short-lived cultures on long-lived species. And then philosophy. Philosophy of science. Methodology and truth. And then we got Philosophical studies in magic, ethics, some mind, teachings of philosophy, self and other. I think I therefore I am. My gosh. Philosophical Studies in Magic Volume 2. I guess I'll just put that down here. I guess. Alright. First to Love You. Let's just immediately find a spot for that. Book 1. Social Dynamics. Sociology. They call their mana Dark Energy. I'm throwing those down there. Hide and Seek. Oh wait, no. Was that a... I thought it was a stealth book, but I didn't read the whole title. World Encyclopedia of Dragons. Monsters are downstairs. Alchemy is downstairs. Oh god. Don't look downstairs. Rituals. Calling the Dead. Necromancy is downstairs. Organizational. So that's management. Book of Spells. Shadow Adept. Mystery fiction. The pirate captain who stepped down from his ship. Ooh. Philosophy. Healer's Ethics. Illusion Spells. The Sword Saint. Ooh. Sorcery Math. Yay. Stealth. Magic Arcane Resource Valuations. Sounds like economics to me. Error Illusions. Illusory Art. Hearing things. Illusions. Illusions. History of demonic financial hegemony. Could be economics, but it also could be history. I don't know. Battlefield Logic, a guide for warriors. Civil liability within adventuring parties. Music that attracts calamity. Encyclopedia of 10,000 Summons. Sorcery and Math. Okay, so let's go back down to Battlefield stuff. Civil liability, Battlefield Logic. So I think that was on this side. Battlefield Logic, and this is book 10. Sword Saint, the one who sliced the mountains, book 5. Magical Determinism, that's philosophy. I think that was... Graduated Magic University, got 0 job offers. Would that be like economy? Maybe this whole series, career opportunity. Let's say a career opportunity maybe says economics to me. I'm not sure. Because that could be... I mean, jobs makes me think economy, so I'll say that. Social, sorcery, mathematics, civil liability in adventure parties. That makes me think, like, law. Magic and value, arcane resource valuations. That's gotta be economics, right? Did I have that on another spot? Market systems, market reports, currency. That sounds magic and valuation. Yeah. It's math, philosophy, management, sociology, math. Okay. That goes back down to the other side. Job inequality, book of spells. Ooh, volume 2 of the mystery fiction. Captain who stepped down from his ship. Art of aerial travel? I don't know. Holy power. Alchemist Encyclopedia. Bestiary. Philosophy of Self and Others. Dungeon management. Fundamentals of organization, theory of dungeon routes. Forging, conflict protocols for guilds. Okay, so I definitely had a swords book. How kind of these books to be the same size and shape? I mean, for the most part, like there's slight differences of book, but yeah, for the most part, they are all just there's very little variation. Like some of it's more about like the style of the cover and such. All these monsterology books, aren't they adorable? But there's some of the books have like really cool covers or are made of neat stuff, but they all slot into the shelves the same size. Anyway, ignore the mess downstairs. I'm I don't know, stuck on a book. The Heretic Blade, book 10. Math, bows. Cram through here. I like how sometimes the game music kicks in and it's pretty loud, but you know, I'm just like, The Tomes of Alchemy, the alchemical art of transmuting food to poop. Okay, you know what? I think if that's down there, then the philosophy book, Ultimate Choice, curry flavored poop or poop flavored curry, might have to be downstairs too, because maybe that's an alchemy book. I'm gonna just drop this here though, because that's funny to me. Anyway, math. Sorcery mathematics. Amount of measurement, prime equation. Sorcery mathematics, volume 2. Oh, that's definitely not the right shelf for that. Okay. Put that up. We'll put that up just a second. I'll put that down here for now. Volume 2, volume 8. Anything that's just... If I don't have, like, books, whatever, then I'm just gonna start putting them like that. Introductions to different things. Okay, I can put my hair down now. I had my hair up, but I'm starting to get a headache. My hair being up. I had it up because I was like roasting earlier. I was putting my AC in. It's just a sweaty job. But now I am done that, so I can kind of. Hair freedom. There we go. Okay. That's better. Now my head doesn't feel like it's being squished on. Any other math? No. Okay. And then over here we have management books. So that's definitely conflict things for guilds. Guild discipline. Promotion in guilds. Conflict for guild protocols book. 2, 3, 4. Organizational discipline, book number 1. And then what's all this? This is social stuff. So interracial social dynamics, interspecies communication. Social structures and magic civilizations. Racial social dynamics. I'll just put it up there. Philosophy of self, job inequality. Philosophy. Book number 10. Philosophy of Self and Others, Volume 9. Okay. Using magical... Okay, economics was G. So I'll run around to the economics really quick and then... down to art. Job inequality, low salary, even as a licensed mage. Labor studies. Where did taxes go? Forging and using magical bows. I'm tempted to see how far I can eat a... Here, I'm gonna just see how far I can eat a book. So aim straight. Okay, not very far. Enough to go over the railing. Not enough to go anywhere. Yet. Forging and using arcane bows. Art of the bow, hunter's thing. There. Okay, cool. Cool. Look, we're halfway down the upstairs floor. Kind of, sort of. Arrows. Memory transfer. Bloop. Call their mana dark energy. Temporal magic and chaos theory. Temporal magic and chaos theory. I'm gonna check that down there because I've... Yeah, there. The holy magic is down there. Bows is upstairs. Enchantments downstairs. That sounds like an alchemy thing. Necromancy is downstairs. Psychology of backseat gaming. Where's psychology books? Is that on this side? I had another... There we go. Psychology of backseat gaming. Oops. Healing and mana control. Magic. Mind reading. Curse breaking. Magical economics. They worship an invisible entity known as Wi-Fi. Okay, that's gonna be sociology because that's like study of like I don't know, the Muggles or something. Birth of magical languages. Number 4. 2, 3, 4. That's one of my favorite styles of the book, where it's like some slabs of rock on top of some book pages. It looks really cool. Not practical, but it looks really cool. Art of shadow walking is probably stealth. Drawing is down there. Constitution of the Kingdom is over here. First workplaces of a magical world. That's another one of these. Boom, that goes out there. Alchemy. Economics. Origins of blah, 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 blah. Creating and control. Okay, so living paintings. Let's take some of the art ones. So living paintings. Creating and controlling living paintings, volume 2. Drawing moving characters for beginners. Volumes. Oh, no, not. Volume 6. Economics. Introduction to Magical Economics, Volume 5. And System Guild Treasury, Economics, Magic Valuing, Job Inequality, Career Opportunities. I think I'd have already picked up a magical, like, an introduction book, but I've got, like, market systems. Constitution of the Hands over there. Applied archery tactics. Economics. Wage structures and magic professions. Economics. Anything that says. I feel like, even though it feels like topic wise this would be economics, I think it's probably just, I think it's management. I don't think it fits in. Just like labor studies, I don't think fits in. I feel like those are like management or sociology, like jobs or like job stuff. I don't know. Managing. Guild treasury and reward system. So maybe these ones to graduated. Oh, because there's not very many. Inequality. Constitution of a Kingdom is... I think I was calling that like a law book, like Constitution. And archery books. Magic! Yep. I think that's where I am. There's a couple of philosophy books. There's a chunk of them. Healer's Ethics. Healing and Mana Control. Complete Guide to Everyday Magic, Volume 9. It's over here, so I'm supposed to put it away when I know where something is. I'm like, I like to just go where they belong. Archery's over there. Things. Philosophy's over there. Potions. Tactics, confidence, ice spells. I missed. Equations. Wind. Romance, Wizards of the Moon. Volume 2. Maybe it's only a 3-book series. Music. Crafting materials. Beastification. Archery. Monsters. Healing magic. Summoning. Origins of Awakening. Origins of Magic Awakening, the first spells and magic power. I wonder if that'd be like history. Well, I already threw a couple of those downstairs. I'll just take a look again. Alchemy is down there. Let's see, it was a psychology book. Bone arrow book. Let's throw some of these philosophy books on philosophy shelves. Okay, so I think therefore I am. I'm one of those somewhere. I think there I am. Volume 4, Volume 8, 9, 10. Ooh, and also Volume 9. Metaphysics. Foundations of Metaphysics, Volume 9. Metaphysics. Psychology was on the other side, I believe. Yeah, so this is Psychology, Mentality, The Weak Bark the Most, Volume 7. Oops. Nope, try it again. 7, 8, 9, 10. Math's on that side. Management's on economics. Management's on that side. More bows and arrows. Bards is downstairs. Zombies is downstairs. Archery. Gourmet expeditions in the dungeon. Gourmet expedition. Oh, dungeon. So dungeons is right here. So let's meaning of dungeons, introduce the dungeons, practice dungeons, fundamentals of dungeons. Let's see. Alchemy is downstairs. More alchemy. Bow and arrow. Summons. Modification of cursed power and constraint. Okay, so cursed. Philosophy. Power and ethics. Power and ethics. Power and Ethics, Volume 1. But that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not me, no. I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Mage who changed jobs to a sweatshop. It feels like economics, but I don't know. I know I had another one. Where did I put it? Did I put it under sociology, or did I put it under... Oh my goodness. We're doing an art break? What am I arting? me see if I can find work culture, major change shop to a sweatshop. I guess if it's a work culture book, I'll put it here. Art break for the ad break. Well, I mean, ad break is now done, but pardon me, just ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-dum. What am I? What should I draw? What would you like me to doodle up for you here? I could draw a lot of things, but I need have some kind of direction. Something librarian like. That's so vague. Loud noises. Like a quill pen kind of like feely. Airbud is very I mean, that's what I got. Oh, emergency alert on my phone. Thank you for scaring the bejesus out of me, phone. I got a fluffy. I'm trying to get like a bit of a twist on those there. Oops, forgot to change back to pencil. Bring it down to about there. Bring it down to about there. I feel like maybe more like that. Like purple. I was all like, what's kind of magic-y colors to me? I'm like, I kind of like the purpley colors. It's kind of same magic-y colors to me. And usually get some of the colors and I go through here. I want a brush with a bit more of a sort of nah. Nah. Oh, definitely no. That's way not gonna work. No. Let's see. Maybe these weird brushes instead. Oh yeah, maybe the bristles. Let's go down to like maybe not. What about that for the edges? No, I don't like that either. What about directional? Maybe that. I get no, it's a bit too solid though. So I'm trying to get like just some like feathery lines. Maybe a texture brush. Why does that have to be 10 million? Nope. So that's something weird. That is something weird. Doesn't look like much of anything when it's tiny. Actual feathers. I want to draw it. I like a little wispy texture at the end, which can be kind of tricky to find a brush that does what I want. A lot of these have like weird after effects on them. No, of course, it's still giant even if I want it small. No. None of these make any sense. What about some little tiny, like some little hatching? No, that's just coloring it of hatching. Fact. No. Gosh dang it. What about under little pens? No. What if it felt like that and like that? Can I get like kind of I can use the darker purple to kind of get. And let's just do a little kind of There we go. Little fancy unit. Hello, Decibel Blast. Thank you for the art break. Here, let's just add this in here. Files, save duplicate, PNG. Art breaks. Heather. And yes, we'll save that. And I'll also just save the art break itself. Wow. This is a cover. Add an accessory. And do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells so. Will you let the music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes, and I dig those rhythm and blues. I just gotta move this. Incarnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. Bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boy, drinking whiskey, singing this'll be the day that I die. Let's see here. I'm gonna put some individual motion on this. But right now it's tied to this. I will put it on a different layer. And it'll just move it there. And I will also add some individual motion. Maybe. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine the way it is. Just move it up a little bit more. There. Got a little thing. Yeah. Now where are we gonna go? I got like just a couple of minutes left now. So I can put away these books really quick first. And also take a quick look at where it's gonna go. Oh yeah, my browser's been being really slow today. Just want to see who's online that I am following. Everyone's playing that Conan Exiles right now. Jeez. Oh my goodness, for reals. I have no idea who I'm gonna raid out to. And I really gotta go, but I want to put away these books. And we made some pretty good progress. We got about half of the upstairs books either on shelves or thrown to the correct area. Anatomy of the Bow and Arrow, Art of the Arrow, Archers of Fairies, Light Archery, Arcane Bows, Fundamentals, Anatomy of the Bow and Arrow, Volume 7. Arrows of Stillness and Motion. Okay, Volume 5. Arcane Bows. Magic Confused. things. Anatomy of the bow and arrow. Okay, that was back over here. No, book 5. Applied archery tactics, stillness and motion. Or was I just saw that? This is number 4. Stellar archery. Stellar archery number 7, number 3. Sorcerer's equations number 4. Effort builds confidence, and confidence leads to action. Management. Tactical command of forces. But don't put these away. Management. Build stuff. Builds confidence. Confidence leads to action. I think psychology books. That was over here. And then effort builds confidence. Confidence leads to action. Number 7. Okay. Still so much to do, but we made a big chunk. Hey, Adcock, and welcome in. Yeah, I like the library game. It's fun. Well, I mean, I just like organizing. I just like organizing so much. And I like books, and I love the titles of so many of the books. I especially love the frickin' romance books. Some of them are just like, fill the solitude of my millennium with your 90 years. Or the ever classic, my massive golden balls. Like, what even the fuck? Like, some of these I'm just like, The Witch and the Accidental Love Potion. Cool. A kiss wrought in spells. Sounds very, very nice. A Midsummer Night's Sweet Dream. Oh, this though? The strongest archmage is obsessed with me, the girl with 0 magic. I'm pretty sure I've seen that anime, or I have read that manhwa or manga, like a bunch of times. Or some of the other ones, like some of the mystery novels, I'm all like, ooh, I'd want to read that. The Prospero Code, Arcane Detective Files, Bloodstained Astrologer. I'd read that series. I really enjoy. I want to read these. The Psychology of Backseat Gaming. Volumes 1 to 10, one day. The Otherworld section, yeah, the Otherworld section's down here. I've only gotten 2 books in the Otherworld section so far that I've been able to figure out, because they straight up say Otherworld. A world with data. I wonder if that's actually where, what is it? They worship an entity known as Wi-Fi. Or like, is that where like the cursed workplaces, like, I don't know what the other world is, right? Like, I've just been kind of like guessing. Because I don't really know. I'm like, what is the other world? Is that like the non-magic world? Fresh other world demanding fresh graduates. Oh yeah, that is. Oh fuck, I gotta go and get my kids, but cursed magic, the magicless places. There's whatever's of a magicless world. What am I holding up? Volume 6. Because that makes sense. Because like if like because look at the demanding fresh graduates with 10 years of experience was definitely an Otherworld book, and a world ruled by data, volume 3. Maybe that's a shorter series. I don't know. That's the other thing, right? Is like trying to figure out which books are parts of a short series, which books are part of the long series. Like my main goal currently is to clear all the books off of the floor on the top level, and then I can try to get them either down there or onto a shelf, and at the very least have the categories approximately correct. Like figuring out like what is a psychology book, what's a philosophy book, which ones are management, which ones are economics. Some of them I'm like which ones are law books. I'm like, I feel like Constitution of the Kingdom, it feels like a law book to me, so I put it on the law shelf. And I'm still trying to figure out like that one looks like correct. It's not, that one's shining like a little bit different, so I think that's not, I mean, well, I'm putting it in the wrong spot on the shelf, but so I think that's like, it's in the right segment of a shelf, but it's not the correct shelf. But I don't really know how to, I'm not really sure on that stuff. Like I'm just not sure how those all light up. So I gotta still do some figuring out, but I figure once I get them in the rough areas, then I can start like moving them around and trying to see what works. Turn to title menu. Will be saved, yes. Because I gotta wrap it up. I gotta go get my kids. They're just about done school, and I'm just trying to figure out where to read out to. Trying to see if maybe who's in the same category. If there's anyone, we'll go to someplace different. Maybe. I don't think anyone I'm following is in that category. No. And my browser's being wicked slow today. I don't really, you know what it's doing. I'm just gonna refresh it really quick. Grouping them in pause and tricks. Yeah, like some of the ones where I have no idea what they're gonna be. I've been trying to. I'm gonna start like sorting them into like little segments. But like my first sort of goal was if I have everything, if I have the floors open up here so I can run around upstairs easily, and then I just can start like. And I've been sorting them out. Like I have a little, I've opened, I have a, fuck, how do I put it? Like my brain can't think of words today. It's having a moment. It's having a moment. I made myself a cheat sheet. It's on my tablet. So I can see the different categories without running to them all the time. And I'm getting better at like, at least I'd sort of know what things are on the top floor, what things are on the bottom floor. And then it's sort of more just a matter of what things actually go where, and it's sort of like just sort of organizing, sorting, etc. Let's just see who am I following, who's streaming right now. I know a lot of people are playing the Conan Exiles. There's a lot of folks playing Conan Exiles because of the new update. Like a lot of people. And I'm just sort of like scrolling through. Oh my goodness. Well, just because this is kind of on the silly side, why don't we go over and raid D Lemon, who is doing a Bob Ross paint along kind of thing. I don't know how much more he's got going on there, but he's rocking the wig and everything, which is hilarious. And it's, I don't know if I've ever raided over there. But let's do it. And oh, and the raid thing I wanted to do is the book title. Fuck, the question. The ultimate question. or whatever, which was poop flavored curry or curry flavored poop. I don't have any poop emojis, so just to go throw whatever emojis you want on that. Maybe I could do that with a Nox raid if I have time for it. I think D Lemon would be entertained by that. Is a silly. Oh my god, where's my raid emote? Raid. I can't spell R-A-I-D. Raid. Nox raid emote. This, then Nox raid emote. There. It's beautiful.